Welcome again, Taurus. I'm going to start the Wheel of Karma, as I call it, the animated view, so you get a bit of a view of what's going on, how I actually read this. You'll see, for example, the darkening moon with Pluto in your career sector in the first couple of days. That's not great for the moods generally at work, but protection, never fear. Jupiter is here in the fourth house. For the first time in 12 years, we have this exalted Jupiter transit moving through your zone of family, mother, the maternal lineage, your ancestry, domestic happiness, inner happiness, the foundation of life, putting your roots down. All of these things are going to come into clearer and clearer focus over the coming year. This is a big transit. As I said, it's only once every 12 years. So this is going to slowly build in its influence. In what ways, you may ask? But first, I'm going to talk about that, but I don't want to let Venus slip out of here until I say, hey, up until the 10th, Venus here is also very powerful in terms of giving you a sense of identity in your home when we're talking about home. So that lasts up till about the 10th. Then Venus moves into this creative zone, but in a state of weakness, because Virgo is not its best position. It really sort of suppresses its innate power. That may change, and I say that because, the thinking part of your horoscope, this third sector of the sign of Cancer, sees the placement of Mercury, the Sun, and the new moon on the 15th. There it is, new ideas, new pathways or perspectives that can help augment this weaker Venus. Now, the weaker Venus is also important. Let's put aside the creative elements of your life. This can be a bit of a problem because Venus is your ruling planet, and its strength is determined by its transit through the different signs. As I said, Virgo is its weakest sign. Then you see there on the 19th, the moon's movement into the 6th house of health, well-being, a daily routine. Again, another sign of Venus. So this Venus is strongly activated through this period up till around the 22nd, 23rd. You are protected to a large extent from this placement of Jupiter. Jupiter in the angle gives a lot of strength. And then you have the Sun moving into that same placement. It's going to give Jupiter a run for its money because this is a transit stage called combustion. And the Sun here is the body that rules Leo, this fourth house. Again, so this causes some pressures. And I was going to say about Venus ruling this 6th sector of debt, that some of you at least may opt to put your neck on the chopping block, I was going to say. Well, it could be that. Be very, very careful of extending yourself too much, over investing in your home, buying furniture that's not absolutely necessary. These are the sorts of areas in your life that can cause pressure. And while the Sun is moving through this area, it does create what we call combustion with Jupiter, ruling this 8th house of debts, bankers, annuities. That's one of the investment places, and Venus is also in that 5th house, which can be construed as an investment area. So be careful what you spend your money on. Be informed. An informed decision is what's necessary in that respect. It also shows us that, quickly, before I finish this, that Mars is ruling your marital sector, partnership sector, in the finance area. It's, thank God, past that explosive conjunction with Uranus, which could have caused some rather unexpected twists and turns in your finances. Still, that can be a link between your finances and your partner, cause for dispute, and I'm wondering whether it ties in with the expenditures that we were talking about here as a result of these transits. You'll notice also the very last day of the month, a full moon there in the career area, that is a saving grace and something that will probably give you some satisfaction on the last day or two of July. Don't forget to look at the rest of the report. Follow the links that Kay has inserted here. That will give you the basic textual reading. There's a lot of other forecasts there that you can snoop around at and hopefully get some foresight on. Please do subscribe, it helps us. Tell your friends, drop me a line if you want. I'll be here again next month with August. Looking forward to your company then. Bye-bye.